Also, I totally ran over here because this is where the ham hideout is on RuneScape 3. So I was totally going off, and I was just rambling. I do like Drist. I do like my group for the most part. We have our quarrels and stuff. I do like everybody I play with, or I wouldn't talk to them at all. Like, the ignore list would be filled with all these people. You know what I mean? I do appreciate that you guys have been watching these videos. I appreciate the support. But at the end of the day, it's a game. Like, this is a game, guys. So if I want to take, 5 years. Well, it's been longer than 5 years, hasn't it? Let's actually figure that out. When did Old School RuneScape Group Ironman come out? That can't be right. No, AI got it wrong. It said Group Ironman was released on Old School RuneScape on October 28th, 2024. That's so stupid. AI sucks. That's RuneScape 3. Group Ironman is an Ironman variant which was released on October 6th, 2021. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So basically 4 years. 4 years. So it has been a while. I'll give you that. Like, I've been playing for a while. My playtime, almost 300 days, 296 days, 13 hours. So, it has been a while. I'll give you that I'm slower progressing than a lot of people. I've never had a maxed account on Old School. Ever. Yeah, let me turn off the music. You're going to get into a monologue with me. I've never had a maxed account. I don't want to kill him again. I've never had a maxed account on Old School. At all. I've also never been that into bossing. I've always been more of a skiller. I don't know. I know the majority of the player base, they're either PvP, PVM, or whatever. Like, that's all they do, and that's all they care about. And anything else is pointless to them. And I've never been that way, and I don't understand. Like, it's fine if that's what you want to do, but I don't understand why people always expect everybody else to play the game the way they play the game. It's irritating. So I do like all my friends. I do appreciate all my friends. But sometimes it doesn't make me want to play more when people are like, why haven't you leveled up? And that's the bigger thing that's irritating is, and this is coming mostly from Real Psycho, but also from Zezima. Cooper's pretty cool, and kind of like he gives me grief in other ways, but not about the game. But it's kind of, I just don't understand because I get crap for not maxing, right? Like, I'm not maxed, like, and so how dare you be so slow at this game? I guess it's mostly Psycho, Real Psycho, but then also clearly Jasper and clearly UIM Drist. Well, why aren't you maxed? Well, does it really matter, first off? I don't know. It doesn't matter if I'm maxed or not maxed. But regardless, I get it. Okay, so I need to max, But then, I'll literally be working towards maxing. Well, you never boss. You never do anything for the group. You never go out of your way to boss. I had that earlier. Literally. And I don't know, maybe he was joking. Maybe it was a joke. But I jokingly called Zezima spammer because he was getting all this loot. You can see it right here. And Real Psycho goes, at least he's doing something useful. Which I responded with FU. Because that's how I feel. Like, what do you want from me? And also, I don't care what you want from me. I'm going to do, it's a game. It's a game! I am playing a game. This is a game, people. This is a game. I realize most of you watching It's not about you. And I'm not trying to like hate individuals or cause, I don't know, I guess I am raging about people. Most of it's good banter back and forth, and that's probably what it is to them too, but it sometimes is upsetting, and it's just a game, guys. You know. And I'm also getting pressure on RuneScape 3 to do some bossing, but the pressure on RuneScape 3 by Twisted, I wouldn't even consider that really pressure per se, because he's just like, I'd like to do some bossing, but his version of bossing is not, we have to do raids every night for 6 hours a day, like this group wants to do. His version of bossing is like, we should make Saturdays boss Saturdays and do a minimum of 1 kill count. One singular kill count. Now, if I can't do that, then I'm not a group player. I'm not a very good group Ironman. I will be the first to admit that. Like, if I'm not willing to kill one boss 1 time a week, then I'm as useless as Robert. Sorry, Robert. Robert's the guy, for those of you that don't know, that was in our group Ironman since the start, and he quit after like week 1. So surely I can do 1 boss a week. And I guess I could do the same for this group, But I've done that. Like, you'll see it. I don't know if I filmed a lot, but we went to Bandos. And I had, I wasn't on early during the day. On the weekends, I don't typically get on super early. I've got chores. I've got real life to do. It's not like this is a career for me. It'd be nice if it was. That would be really cool. And also, I could understand the criticism more if this was a career. This is not. It's a hobby, and it's a game. But I'm going to keep saying that. It's a game! But anyways, so we went to Bandos. I don't know if I filmed this part or not, so you might not even know what I'm talking about, which is why I'm repeating. But we went to Bandos, and I was like, man, I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. And, like, everybody freaked out. Like, how dare you log in and only kill 10 Bandos and then want to log off again? Like, how dare you? Like, my God, people. Games are supposed to be fun. It's not fun when there's constant pressure, unnecessary pressure. And, like, also, I can understand a little bit, like, with the group Ironman, if I don't max, or the longer I take to max, the slower we gain levels, the slower we gain ranks. But now at this point, it don't matter at all. We kick someone, and so our group member is Stinky, which is awesome, and I'm happy Stinky's playing. And he's progressing very quickly. I'm not going to go into detail as to how that's happening, but I like Stinky. I'm glad he's joined our group. Here's his stats, by the way. Alan Brady. I don't know. He'll probably change his name at some point, but anyways, so we're not competing on the high scores for ranks anymore. We'll get back to where we were, and then at that point, I mean, I guess you could argue, me maxing is holding us back. I mean, you could, if you wanted to go into detail like that, you totally could. I don't know. It's but it's also partly my fault. Maybe I should have known. I was excited about Group Ironman, and the main reason I was excited about Group Ironman wasn't necessarily to do, well, I mean, it was to do Ironman mode with friends. Like, that was the original excitement. And also the fact that it's a new game mode. Obviously it's not new anymore, but it was a new game mode, just to restart. I don't know. That was the plan, and I've enjoyed it. I've had a lot of good memories. I've had a lot of good times. I'm still, because it's a group aspect, I'm not just going to quit. we are going to max. It might not be when you want me to max. But like we are going to play until we max. And I will continue to purchase membership until I max. Got like 119k coal. I have 119k coal. I have 119k coal. What? Sit, Andrew. I have 129k. I don't know. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate everybody. RuneScape would not, it wouldn't be fun without groups. RuneScape wouldn't be fun without groups. And the group Ironman, I understand, like, they're relying on me to max. I understand that, and they want me to boss. I'm trying to be better about that, but it's also you gotta think it's also just a game. Like, why have I not put Grimy in a certain place? Grimy. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, this is a game. If you're not having fun, don't play it. I'm still having fun, but like, I'm also new to this whole late game thing, Like, the late game is new to me. And holy cow, look at this guy. Surely he's a main, right? If he's an Ironman, I'm going to be so jealous. He is... Oh, is he really? He's an Ironman. What rank is he? 3,604. Holy cow, look at this guy's bosses. Holy cow. Wow. I could never do that. I just don't enjoy bossing that much. That's what I'm getting at too. Like the whole late game aspect. It's so focused on bossing. It's so focused on bossing and I'm just not that into it. It's not as fun. I'd rather be skilling. I think I don't know. I'm also just not very good at it. And I know UIM Driz said I need to get better, get good. I don't know. It's so... I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going with this. Thank you for listening to me rant. I hope I didn't offend anybody. I really do appreciate my group Ironman, including Real Psycho, including Jasper, including Stinky, and including RGS, who we haven't seen in a while, but he's, he maxed and he's moved on. I do appreciate all of you guys. I appreciate you, Drist. I really do. At the end of the day, this game wouldn't be as much fun without friends. Now, I do remember I was going through some shit. I've always had some capacity of mental issues, and I was going through some shit. There was like a year where I played RuneScape with private off, public chat off, and I wasn't in a clan or anything. So I literally had all chats off, and I would just play, and I wouldn't talk to anybody. And it was still a good time. It was still a good time, I'm sure a lot of people thought I was a bot. Not that I had good stats or anything, but just the fact that I wasn't talking to anybody. I don't know. I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have ranted. Maybe future Andrew, maybe don't put this in. Or if you do put it in, hopefully everybody understands emotions can run high sometimes. And it's nothing personal. Hello, gamers. Unfortunately, this is my last ALK. 812k, 60k to 90 agility, 169k or so to 96 magic. So maybe I'll have to go do barrage tasks. Alright, been slowly chipping away at this for a while. We are still only 83 construction is my lowest skill. Actually, only 118k to the next level. I do get a reward now. I'm going to go with Amy's Saw. I have everything except for the Amy's Saw. I don't have the supply crate, and I don't have the Sidious blueprints, which I probably will get. So I can swap this and have it be the shield spot. Pretty cool. So yeah, I got Amy's Saw. Oh, I need another contract. Amy's Saw, which is good. And then I don't think I have one. Okay, I guess I do have one. So yeah, I've got Amy's Saw now, so I can bank the Crystal Saw. So that gives me one more inventory spot, which is nice. I really need to go bossing and get the freaking the thread, and then I'd have another inventory spot. And then if I get the hammer, I can hold the hammer and the saw, right? I think so. That would be cool. But that's, that's for another time. So apparently I've been doing rune crafting all wrong. Bill Wienard says I'm supposed to bring 2 of them. So I bring a full inventory -1, I think. Because I'm not going to go back for 1. And then you got 108 here, and then you got these guys. So then you click, and then you do these, and then you click again. I only did 4,000 blood runes today, which is terrible. I'm to the point, I ranted about this. This is not a rant. This is just me being me. I'm to the point where the more people try to push me to play this game, because that's what it is, a game, the less likely I am going to keep playing, or at least not play as often. I play frequently, but even today, Drist is giving me crap, mainly just Drist today. But it's like, you do realize this is a game. I know we went through that last time, so I'll calm down. But I am planning to buy Call of Duty this weekend. And I don't know. I mean, I could make Call of Duty video game clips or something. I don't know that I will. I might just do gaming on my own and say, F it, So, I'm just getting fed up with everybody bitching about my combat level and my total XP. I'm just over it. Boom, baby. 90 agility. We can now use the the Ardy course. Pretty cool. No more Relica for me. What's my farming task? Do I have one? Farming contract. Words are hard. Redwood? We can do that. Let's check our redwood. It's actually decent XP. I think 20k maybe? Boom. 22k. Task complete. Alright. Oh, crap. What happened? I swear I didn't move and my camera's all messed up, but 200 laps. I'm realizing doing agility, AFKing agility, I'm gaining 3,000 XP an hour. It's gonna take me literally 800 hours to get 99. Because I've only done 200 laps. I'm averaging under 100 laps a day. That's really bad. Really, really, really bad. But I have gotten a lot of Marks of Grace. And I'm kind of tempted to get another Graceful set instead of saving them for Herblore. But I haven't decided yet. But yeah, no levels or anything. I did some farming the other day, but yeah, nothing really to report on. I'm logged in quite a bit, but I've already done my AFK-able skills, so I don't have much to AFK anymore. So I just don't. I could go back to rune crafting. That's probably the best AFK-able one I have left. I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep plugging along. I'm still enjoying. Well, other than me getting upset with people telling me to max and telling me to boss. It's kind of a meme at this point, though. So yeah, I'm still enjoying it for the most part. Obviously the goal is still maxing, but I'm moving very slow.